Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? What's up, winners? Yo, it's your Elite MD, Dr. DDB. We are winning today, you guys.
Right.
Let me
That's
tell
right.
y'all exactly what we're doing. Shout out to young Nina, man. It's so amazing to
Okay.
be working with him.
What, Nina?
We bringing y'all live and in color an amazing podcast today. We also got Centerville in the building. Appreciate you. My
Mr.
nephew.
Najee.
That's right. But special treat, y'all already know. Come on, man. Y'all know we done brought bake from the kitchen to the sofa bake.
But we're going to make it do.
Come on. Why you doing all of that?
No, just talk.
Why you doing all of
Because you
that?
gave me the look.
I didn't, that was my love look.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up.
You better. You ain't gotta have it together. How you doing? How you doing,
I'm
Coco?
doing good, baby.
You sure you all right,
Yeah,
Coco?
I'm
Get into this now.
I'm straight. I thought I was.
From the kitchen to the sofa, y'all already know this. This love go crazy. This it just do what it do.
See, it's
Y'all
funny.
special guest though, for real, for real. All of the things that y'all already know the Elite MD coming out to do. We got our special treat, the Liberated Lady Nago with us today. So instead of being behind the camera with all the as my baby, finally they made her debut in front of this camera, y'all. Listen, we got a good one for you today. And I think too, it goes deep. And I know we're talking about some superficial things, but I think now it's getting to the point to where the reason why we're doing this podcast and we wanted to talk to y'all on this level is because we've been talking about some real sensitive skin issues. But if we really, really wanted to talk about the truth of the matter is that as women, we are held in such high regard, I think, in society, whether or not we like it or not. I think they put a lot of value on our life in our children's lives where we are actually in the biased state. And not that that's bad, but I'm just saying kids are normally, they go in with the mom, okay? And then when you talk about the woman calling for help, if a woman say that she in need, they coming. Now, what the other perspective is, Coco, you can speak on this. The other perspective is that men, if they say, listen, I'm over here being beat down, bro.
Ain't nobody coming.
Ain't nobody coming back.
Not
Nobody.
if the man called. If he say his wife beating him.
They like
Police
handling, huh?
They might laugh at you.
Man, like, come on, you can't handle that. And then
Right.
when you do handle
But
that,
if you do handle that,
oh, you
yeah.
going to
Then
jail.
she,
Yeah.
right. And then
You going to
also,
jail immediately.
also the kids. Like, even if the mom is messing up real bad, it take a lot to remove.
Man, the
some
mom
kids.
got to be a crackhead for them to take the baby from her.
Yeah, or even
She got to
worse,
be
right?
bad off. I don't care what kind of dude it is. The mama gonna always get. They gonna always get the first choice with that.
Right.
And I
So,
think we got some good fathers out there that can raise them too.
so, so
Not
ju-
all of them now. Not all.
Not all, but there are some
There's
great
some good-
fathers.
yeah, I know. I'd have been one hell of a father if I'd have had custody of all my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even get an opportunity. It's like it's automatically going here. Now what you gonna do?
Right.
That's
You
just
know what I'm
hard.
saying?
And it's
Like,
automatic
what
that
you
you
gonna
pay
do?
child support. I don't know
Yeah.
very many women on child support.
I mean, it wasn't no question about the house we had together. It was automatically gone, not mine no more. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you remember the question I asked you? I was like, "What's the benefit for a man in getting married?"
Oh, what was your answer, Didi?
You know, like we said, a man can lose everything by getting married: his house, his car, his kids, his money.
When
So
I left my
besides getting
husband,
love-
all I wanted was
So-
me and my kids.
Yeah. So besides getting love from the wife, what else is a man benefiting from marriage?
So we was talking, Jen, just to
You get what I'm
chime you
saying?
in, and I'm gonna bring in this other
Spiritual protection.
Yeah, this
Well, I
other,
can get that without being married.
This is one thing we was talking about. I know we segue, but another part of this was with the girl code and the guy code. And I think this is what men are really thinking. Like y'all got all of these girl codes and these conversations y'all having, and it's leaning you more away from your man than towards. So another thing we was talking about. When Coco, let me finish this up real quick though before I jump into that. Coco just asked me, "What's the benefit of getting married?" And I said,
For a
"What
man.
is
For
for
a
a
man.
man?" And then the main thing was, what is it that a man cannot pay for? If he need his house clean, he can get somebody to clean it. His clothes clean and dried, he can pay somebody to do that. He can pay somebody to cook for him. You know what I'm saying? He can pay somebody really to do the rest of the stuff for him, right? So what is the benefit? And I think what the honest truth is that at the end of the day, did you meet somebody where you want to do life with every single day, or do you want to do appointments with different people for the rest of your life?
Do you,
know
want
what
to
I'm saying?
spread yourself
Do you want to
out?
spread yourself out? Do you want these necessary appointments, or do you want to do life together? And that's a choice you have to make. Because you're right, you could pay for anything that I can give, but this feeling, you can't buy that. Come on, brother, it's the Elite MD.
And
It's
the
hard to find.
loyalty.
Yeah.
hard to
I don't
find,
care.
though,
You
you know,
can't pay for loyalty because as soon as the money dries up,
Right.
the loyalty is gone.
It's hard to
Right.
find, man. I mean, what we got 70% divorce rate,
Right.
70 something. I mean,
But
so you got to really be lucky. God got to really be on your side to bring that one to you, man.
Right.
Like with my wife, you know, this the one.
Amen.
I ain't
Can we
worried
get a
about it.
hand clap? Can we get a
just-
hand
I'm
clap
just
for
saying.
Black love?
I mean, real talk. Yep. I'm just being straight up. It's just hard to find
right.
someone you can just lock in like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And go through the battle together because it's peaks and valleys.
So that's the benefit. That's the benefit. Just to clear that up. To me, that's what it's about.
But
That's the
overall,
benefit.
what is the benefit for
No,
a man?
overall listen, you got to figure that out whether or not it's for you now. If you want to live these appointments, I'm just saying, because these people can still go out and do whatever they want to do. You can still do whatever you want to do. So if you want to live in that broken type of life, that's on you, and it's cool.
What you saying? Leave it if it's not.
Yeah,
Don't waste time in
Yeah,
it.
don't waste time. If
If it ain't working, don't waste time in it.
Don't
Move
waste
on.
time. Just go move on and get your appointments. Get your
True.
cook. Get your cleaner. Get your blah blah blah. And then you don't. And you. It could be whatever you want it to be. She could be 5'9" one day, 6'2" another day, thirsty wide one way, little bitty. You know what I mean? You could get all of the varieties of your life as you see fit. But if you really want to do life with somebody, and I'm talking about we're sharing life moments and love and everything else, and you going through it, because that's an emotional connection. That's a soulmate. That's a whole different type of vibe and love that you're going into than just having somebody to just do specific things for you. And that's a benefit to the man and the woman. Because in this old age, I promise you, in this old age, it gets real lonely, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like with assets and everything. Like what a woman could take away from a marriage. You take everything. The benefit for a woman getting married is you take everything.
Which I understand that.
If
I
the
mean,
man
even if we
has
can
it.
have all that, what you just said, and something go bad, you can say, I'm out. I want the car, the range, the kids, and I want you paying $1,200 a month child support. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like I know if you yoking with somebody, yeah, you're gonna have everything you talking about. But if that don't work,
I feel like times are changing.
who does it benefit? The man or the woman? The man
No,
or the woman?
listen.
You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm talking about.
It does.
I know we're a little bit off topic because this wasn't even on
No,
our
I
thing.
love it though. I love it.
I'm
You know.
finna tie it back. But 80% of the time, you are right. But
Mm-hmm.
they boosting up these women in the other 20% of the time, because I'm telling y'all, they got some folks out here paying alimony to these dudes that done cheated on them. And they getting this guap.
Hey, but that's been
I
the way,
know you didn't like that answer,
but that's been the
young.
way of the time for women been taking men money.
Right? They've been.
You get what I'm saying? So now that if the woman on top, right,
right?
and she got a man, he ain't as much, but they been living his lifestyle. When they get a divorce, why he can't continue to live the way he been
But
living?
he cheated.
But it don't matter. We don't have women cheat and still get money.
Okay.
I mean, it don't matter about who did what. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like there are some prenups that need to be had.
And I said
Well, I
that
think
too
the
on
smart way
prenups,
now,
but they
if you got
changing them.
something, you probably need to if you don't really trust that person, especially if you already got your business going and you meet a person, you need to do that prenup. But now, if y'all been rocking together, kind of before a lot of stuff kicked off, you know what I mean?
But if you don't trust that person, don't marry that person.
Well, you don't know. You know what I mean? We all go into it thinking.
And that's exactly what happened.
We all
with
go
this.
into it thinking we got the one. That's why we walking down the aisle, everybody crying, everybody, we think we got the one.
Jen,
We don't
what
go
you-
in saying just
No, that
really
sounds like we're
but I'ma
hoping we
try
got
this.
the one.
know,
If you
Jen,
don't trust that person, but
you
you're
would
gonna,
never marry him. Should never marry him.
Right.
Jen, what you think this is? We missed the assignment.
Yeah,
on
Jen,
this
come
one?
on, man. We just blocking you out. You need to say something, Jen.
I'm with y'all. I'm listening and processing everything that you guys are saying.
Right.
So y'all have some good points. Yeah, if you feel like that person is not that person, then also in the beginning you may feel like that's the person, then things may change.
Right.
But what doesn't change is your character though. Like how you are feeling as a person. Like, okay, if this is something that you decide, hey, we're not even gonna do this. But if that's your character and y'all decided like to break up or this and this, if there was a person with good character, they would do whatever is right for the people, you know.
A
So it's
divorce
all
would bring out the
internal.
worst
Yeah.
in you.
Right.
Oh my goodness,
it can.
I am tell divorce
It
can get
does.
dirty. Mine
it's
didn't.
like-
My divorce didn't get dirty, but I'm just saying. But they can get ruthless, man.
So let's circle back. So I think too, this circles back to the girl code, how we're dressing, what we're presenting. Some of us are talking like we don't want no husband, so leave us alone. That's kind of a girl code right now. Like we want autonomy.
You don't
we
need a
want to
man.
say what we want to say. We want to act how we want to act. And if I get a man, I do. And if I'm looking for a man, he needs to accept who I am as I am.
And he need to be ready made.
And he need to be 6
He
foot.
need to be 6'4", 6 figures. You know, he need to be already in his house, driving a nice car. He got to have all his stuff to get all his baggage needs to be over with. I
And he
need
need
you.
to pay
I need
for-
you to come complete.
And he need to pay for $300 dinners.
And we
'cause
need
I
our
just went-
first dinner need to be at a steakhouse.
It can't be at Cheesecake Bistro.
Yeah.
And you know what? I see a lot of that behavior on social media, but in my personal life, the women that I see do not behave in that manner. They go to the bottom of the bucket.
I feel you.
They get them
That's-
crawfish from the bottom.
That's a,
And they try to fix them and they try to nurture them. They try to heal them. And it's a lot of work that men have to do on their own. This is from personal, like in my, like what I,
I mean,
see around.
this ain't in all cases.
Yeah, yeah. But social media has it one way, but in reality,
Right.
it's not always.
But if she had a choice, though, if that 6 foot man came up with 6 figures, would she still be digging in the mud? Or she'll try to go for that 6
Probably
foot?
not. She,
You get what I'm
but
saying?
honestly,
She gonna let
a
the
lot
man
of
in the
women,
mud go.
a lot of women don't even feel they're worth the 6-figure man.
Good.
Nah,
I
I
just
just
trying
be-
to-
Come on, let's see what we got. Come on, what you
But
got?
basically, what I
It's a
just want to
20-year-old,
say
y'all.
is online never translates to real life. You can hear the most junk talk online because right now it's like a war between women and men online.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a war, and I think once we get past the fact that we need each other and we don't need to be separate. Once we get that through our thick schools, because everybody is so stubborn today.
Yeah.
So once we understand that, I think that's when society is going to truly move forward. Because I have heard about the people not want to go on dates to what's it called? It's down here.
Cheesecake
The
Bistro.
Cheesecake Factory.
I like
Cheesecake
it.
Factory.
It's like
Yeah.
I think it's more of the thought that counts. And if you're, and this goes for man or woman, if you're looking for someone that has this, that has that, that has that, what do you have that can equal that? You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So,
What are you bringing to the table?
and if you don't have that, what makes you think that you are worthy of having someone who has that already?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not saying that you can't have them, but okay, you're asking for all of this, but what do you have?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
And
women
why
that
would
say
he
they are the
choose
table. They'll
you
say, what-
above-
Right.
Like, what are you giving out
Oh, I
different
am
from
the
the
table.
plate? Does the plate look the same, but you still requiring so much high, but your plate look like the
Exactly.
same thing as I would get
Exactly.
around the corner?
So yeah, the online, because it's right now on the internet, it is so bad right now. Like the war between women and men, it's like conversations every day, and I see them every day. It's like people arguing. Oh, this
Yeah, it's black men and black women. The rest of the
It's-
races don't seem to be having
Yeah,
this
the rest
problem.
of the races don't really have that much of a
It's
problem.
intentional.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
very- yeah.
I think they're trying to pit us against
That's
each other.
that's an entirely different.
And if we don't catch
conversation.
on real fast,
right? So
man, it's gonna be over with in a minute.
But my main point is that
Just
that
saying.
online, what people are saying online, almost never translate to what they're actually going to do in person.
Right. Oh yeah.
They're saying,
Bullies
oh,
on. Yeah,
this,
yeah.
da, 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 da. But deep down, they know they can't have that. So, and they know they gotta kind of flow between their range. You know what I'm saying?
But I also find, Najee, to be honest, is that women of our age and younger or whatever are going to frequently find themselves by themselves because this girl code that we have and the things that we are actually speaking about, and we're about this money, we about, you know, this don't tell me nothing, like Felicia Rashad just telling you, like, leave something to the imagination of the mind, how we breaking code amongst each other and we dating, you know, our friends, how we not respecting another woman and just how we're loving on each other in order for that to translate to forgiveness in our partnerships. Like how you treat your girlfriends when you're kids and like how you growing up translate to how you forgive and give grace to your partner in the future. All of these things are actually bound together. So this whole podcast, you guys, was how are we missing the assignment? You know, we've had multiple discussions. Maybe you should have some more discussions. And it's not just about this girl code and it's not just about this bro code, but it's totally about how are we seeing it from the young person perspective, the old person. Like we're not even accepting our mature women like Felicia Rashad, their input on what we're doing and how to make it better. So we just opened up this discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are so excited, man, to just be just some counterparts together, you know, and just having discussions about things that I think weighs on our heart and how we can do better. Number one is this love thing. Y'all know I'm real big on love. And sometimes you got to love till it hurts. And that's a major part, I think, of our community, of our background, of our ethnicity, that we haven't been taught how to love through pain and adversity. And we're being on the situation where we're like, girl, bye. You know what I mean? And we're canceling people out at the detriment of our culture, our kids, and things like that. So it's been a pleasure.
But Jen,
Hold on, wait. We got some more. We ain't done yet, Didi.
Jen, you got something else to add to that? I know.
No, I love it. I love the conversation. This where it starts. Like when it comes down to, I know you asked about was she someone in the community that did she touch base with somebody? A lot of people don't have people like y'all that are, you know, get on people or, you know, or talk to them in a way that loves them through things. Everybody doesn't have this, but this platform is giving you guys an opportunity to shed light on things that we really haven't really thought about. So I sure appreciate y'all for doing this, because like everybody doesn't have this, and the only way to change it is you guys being that change that everybody needs. Whether it's spoken or unspoken. You guys are creating that change.
For sure.
I agree.
And Jen, listen, we see you on social media, baby. We know you go through things in life. It's been an uphill and a downhill. So we appreciate you for putting out positivity all the time, baby. You've been a positive light since I've known you. I told you guys with this Elite MD, if you rocking with me, you probably gonna be somewhere, some way, shape, or form involved. So Jen is just one of those people, man. She lights up a whole community. A whole community looks for Jen. You understand what I'm saying? You giving out love and sunshine every day, baby. We appreciate you. We love you, man. We protect your heart, but we also want God to continue to inspire your mind. You're doing major moves, baby. We're proud of you.
I appreciate that and all the love back, and I appreciate what you're doing to step in our community and change the game, man. Corey, I appreciate you for making sure that you brought that Louisiana girl down here.
Yes, thank you.
Made our family better.
She couldn't help herself.
I appreciate you, Didi, for always shining your light and making sure that we get together as a family. Like, you really changed the dynamics of our family. I appreciate you, Nago, for, you know, how we all been rocking since Statesboro days.
Yes.
Even back in the day, you know, I appreciate y'all for what y'all doing. Young Nina, keep doing what you're doing, bringing light to the world. You know, not it's a film in the making right here, ready for you.
Right.
You're ready.
Okay,
change generations. This is changing generations for real. Y'all are really changing generations. So I appreciate y'all. But now I'm about to go get some donkeys right now. They got out for where in my school. So I'm over here trying to get them together. So I appreciate y'all.
Some real donkeys?
All right, baby.
Yeah, real donkeys, man.
I thought you were talking about like some donuts or something.
No, like this is a country girl. This is a farm girl. This is some real donkey.
Hey, man, and shout out to your sister we just lost, man. Our cousin, Jessica Baker, man. R.I.P., baby girl. We love you.
I know, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's Jen's
it.
sister, so, you know.
How she said, love you, mean it.
Love you, mean it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
All right, baby. What else you was talking about?
So I have one more thing that I wanted to talk about, because we talked about the issues with girl code, and we kind of touched on one of the problems is the division between the black man and the black woman. So I just wanted to give the people like the solution. We've addressed the problem. How do we create a solution? How do we not just stand in the gap between men and women, but how do we build a bridge so that we can come together? Because that's, like now, as you said, that's what it's going to take.